This life of ours, one day it will end. We are all mortal. No matter who we are or what we achieve, our time will come to leave. So when our time comes, nobody, including our friends and family, are going to miss us in the long run. They all will move on. And one day, even they will go. And life goes on. So live, love, laugh, have a sense of humor, and appreciate the joyful moments of life, as we have very short lives to be taking ourselves seriously. Namaskar. How are you doing? Now, a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notifications. Alright, let's get into it. In this video, let's look at 6 ways to not take ourselves seriously. Point number 1, focus on the good. Whichever position we are in our lives, we always think that we have lagged behind. We always think that others are doing better than us. We should stop thinking in this negative way. Rather, we should focus on the positives that we already have. We should focus on how to be better tomorrow than we are today. Focus on the positive. Focus on improving yourself every day. Point number 2, learn to care less about others' opinions. Now, I have made a separate video on this topic. You can check that out in the link provided in this video. Now, if we look around, we will notice that we constantly judge ourselves with what others think of us. If their judgment of us is in the positive, we feel positive about ourselves. However, if their perception of us is negative, then we feel negative about ourselves. This is the ultimate form of slavery. We judge ourselves based on other people's opinions because we feel that others are constantly thinking about us or judging us because we take ourselves very seriously. We think the world revolves around us. No, the world revolves around the sun, which gives us light and life to exist on this planet. Trust me, nobody is thinking about anybody. People don't have time to think about anybody but themselves because they have their own busy lives. If you don't believe me, just ask yourself a couple of questions. How much time do you spend thinking about others? And whatever you feel others think about you, is it going to matter 5 years from now? Point number 3, don't compare yourself with others. We are all different. We have our own values, our own goals, our own likes and dislikes. Then why waste time trying to compare with others? Others will do their thing. You do yours. The whole point of comparison is we want to be better than everybody else because, again, we take ourselves very seriously, which is why we compare. Like, if your friend gets 1% marks more than you in an exam, you feel dejected. You feel like a loser. However, if you get 1% marks more than them, well, then you feel like you've conquered the world. It is like this because this is how all human beings function. They constantly compare themselves with their friends, relatives, and neighbors. Now, what we can do instead of comparing ourselves with others is we can try to be a better version of ourselves today than we were yesterday. Because nobody is perfect. Nobody can be perfect. We are all in a lifelong learning program. Point number 4, don't be too proud. We should never be too proud of something that is not our accomplishment. Our race, our religion, our ethnicity, and our nationality, these are not our accomplishments. They are just accidents. We are born into them. Instead, we should focus on what we can do to contribute to these groups that we are born into. How we can positively influence the group that we belong to so the other groups might also learn from us and appreciate us. For example, if you're awarded a civilian honor of your country, you can be a little proud of that because that's your accomplishment. your country has recognized something good that you did to make it proud. However, don't be too proud of this as well, because if you don't do it, somebody else will. They might do it just as good as you, or maybe even better than you. Point number 5, don't look up or look down upon anyone. If somebody is successful, has more money, has more political power, we tend to look up to these people. And if somebody is not as successful, we tend to look down upon them. But if you look at it carefully, it is not permanent. Nothing is. Everything must come to an end. Somebody who's successful today can be a failure tomorrow, or somebody who's a failure today can be successful tomorrow. So never look up or look down upon anybody. Don't take anything, success or failure, seriously, because it is only temporary. And point number 6, last but not the least, know that you are mortal. This life of ours, one day it will end. We are all mortal. No matter who we are or what we achieve, our time will come to leave. And when we leave, nobody is going to miss us. Only our friends and family might miss us for some time, but after that, they too will move on. Nature works like that. Time heals all wounds. Time also heals the misery of losing our loved ones. So when our time comes, nobody, including our friends and family, are going to miss us in the long run. They all will move on. And one day, even they will go. And life goes on. So live, love, laugh, have a sense of humor, and appreciate the joyful moments of life, as we have very short lives to be taking ourselves seriously. That's all for now. Don't forget to like and share this video, and please do subscribe. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.